Can we just murder Regency and replace her with parahistorical steampunk? Y'all know I love me some Regency in a ballroom, but Bec McMaster made my ass a traitor. This woman's world and peeps are crack fun. A few years ago, our girl Lena smooched her sister's husband's BFF. Will's not just a bodyguard for his vampy friend, he is a werewolf. I mean, werewolf. It's how they say it in the world, don't judge me. So the boy had to give Lena the cold shoulder because his loupe virus is hella catching to humans. It's basically like cooties, except there's no shot for it. Hurt from the rejection, our girl runs back to vamp society to avoid Mr. Wolfie. 3 years pass, and our Will discovers that Lena is targeted by the people that she spies for. In order to survive, he becomes her bodyguard while she becomes his etiquette teacher. And that means, oh, the forced proximity. I just made a noise that only dogs could hear. That's what this book did to me. I love OTPs getting jammed together. That moment when you were supposed to do this and instead you did this. So ain't no question, I love forced proximity, but I super love it when that same couple has to play the no can touch game. Lena can't have Will because that's social suicide in vampire society. No, she's not a vamp, but she's a human trying to get into those people. Not literally. And Will can't hanky-panky with Lena cause he'd turn her into a werewolf. A werewolf. All his life, he's had to play keep away from women because his loupe virus is transferred through blood and semen. Do y'all know what that means? Guess what that means. Did you guess? Did you? We got the virgin werewolf hero. Yup. What's more, we got a virgin werewolf hero who doesn't live in a world with fated mates. I am just as excited over that because I hate the fated mates trope. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Basically like the paranormal version of insta-love. There are real ass reasons Lena has to stay away from Will and vice versa. And yet they both keep playing with fire, cause they hot. These two are constantly trying to seduce the other. And the scenes that happens in, oh damn, those scenes tore my ass up from the floor up. Is that what the kids say? I'm cool. At one point, Lena uses her lips and strawberries to tempt Mr. Wolfie. He resists, then his words contradict his hands, and my butt was officially snatched. 1, that was hot, and 2, that was hot because Lena was going after what she wants. This girl is determined, and I adore her. In Lena's world, humans are treated as second-class citizens by the ruling vampires. After being booted from that society, Lena suffers a brutal attack. Wanting revenge, she returns to the vampire society to spy for the humans because weak or meek this chick ain't. Colchester. I told you to call me Colchester. After all, a smirk, we are rather well acquainted, are we not? She wanted to smash the glass bulb from her champagne flute and stab him in the eye with the stem. Damn! Holy pee-pee pants! I love you back, McMaster! The woman writes such amazing women, y'all! And I don't just mean her heroines. All of her females get quality wordage. All of them. Characters that only had a handful of scenes still popped off the page. Don't think this makes me any less dangerous. I wouldn't dream of it. A knee to the balls. A knife would be preferable. He wants to marry those words. That lady vamp and her small tiny ship might have been minor, but I was still hooked. I mean, they were a small couple, and they weren't even a couple. But the actual couple? How high can my voice go? Calm the hell down, Jackie. You're being exceptionally obnoxious. The actual OTP ship, oh my god, I dawdled so loud I broke the freaking sound barrier. All his life, Will has lived in a cage, either metaphorically or physically. As a result, the only thing he cares about in the world are the people close to him. So you can bet he is fiercely protective, but he never crosses the asshole line. Exhibit A, he gives Lena incognito self-protection weapons as his great romantic gesture. A poison ring and a little gun. A little gun! No, I don't like handheld pow-pows. But damn, I love Will teaching Lena target practice, cause groin butt touching was a thing. I don't know which was hotter, groin butt touching or our girls seducing Will via some mutually clothed humpity hump. Hi, my name is Pervy Trash Can. Nice to meet you. I just want more girls putting moves on dudes. Especially dudes like Will. You know I love you. I would die for you. I'd kill for you. I face down mechanical squid, rampaging humanists, and lessons in etiquette for you. I danced at a ball for you. Oh. Y'all, I swear, Will's lovey-dove eyes are next level. They don't get any leveler. That's boss level. It tops off there. I mean, when a dude threatens to rip out somebody's heart through their nostrils over a woman, that pretty much seals it. How would that even, like, the heart through the, the visuals. Oh, the visuals. Protective violence is so cute. Will and Lena are reason enough to read this little doodad. But they ain't the only ones. Internally driven conflicts are the only conflicts I need for a romance. And hot damn does this book got that in spades. Yes, there's a major plot twist that is 100% externally driven. But I ain't complaining. It was effing genius. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but Bec actually spells out what happens in front of you with real text. She didn't foreshadow it, she didn't have it happen off page, she didn't hint at it. It was right there in black and white, and I still missed it. And yes, this book also has some other outside forces. There are treaties and secret organizations and spy jobs, but none of that drives the story. The characters are the ones who are in the pilot seat. And damn, do they feel real. The tiny nuances in this universe are so rich. Like how debutantes shop for vampires. Unlike in Regency ballrooms, women hunt to be blood donors, not wives. Girls aim for contracts with vamps. They get protection and money, and in exchange they give blood. That's kind of sad and depressing and so damn genius. McMaster's version of the Marriage Mart added so much texture to this world. It was in the little details, like a turned up wrist during introductions or wearing a necklace. Y'all, I gotta say it, Miss McMaster's writing kicks ass. And damn, her voice is unique. Phrases like the violence of pleasure twisted his features, or gasps flavored the air. Good writing is good. The whole book is good. The story stole hours out of my life without me even realizing it. Take my time, Queen Bec. It's all yours. How do you know it's time for Jackie to film her outro? When stupid assholes have to rev their engine for no freaking reason. Sometimes I hate men. But I don't hate this book! God, what a terrible transition. Hey, I don't promise y'all quality on this channel. I just promise y'all obnoxious fangirling. Which Bec McMaster totally deserves. I've read the first book in the series and I also reviewed it on my channel a year ago. Let's ignore how long it's been since Jackie's read a Bec McMaster book, shall we? I had some questions on my blog about if you had to read this book after the first book. I don't think you need to read them in order. Bec does a really good job of keeping new readers in mind in the series, so anything that needs explaining, she explains it. I want to read more parahistorical steampunk. I've already got the Holy Trinity, you know, Bec McMaster, Mel Jean Brooke, and Kristen Callahan, but I want more. So if you have any recommendations, give them to me. I still have 4 lines left of my review, so please shut up.